does look like our man Naruto does have to fall. Let me show you guys the bracket so you guys know I was being very generous here. This is the fights we have next, being Natsu versus Meliodas, Goku versus Asta, Eren versus Saitama, and Kirito versus Gon. Now, let us get right into this Natsu versus Meliodas fight. Gonna be honest, knowing how full counter works, I do not see there being a chance for Natsu to win this. However, I will say, Natsu definitely can. He is our 1 seed. We've not seen Natsu perform, so this will be our first performance of Natsu. I will say this, if Meliodas transforms, he probably doesn't have a chance. He starts off with a nice little Fire Fist of the Dragon, and Meliodas charges up, doesn't release any demon form. Also, Meliodas did put up a good performance against Ichigo, so I think he definitely has a chance of beating Natsu. He starts off with a nice little wombo combo, 12-hit combo. He definitely goes into Breath of the Fire Dragon right there, which doesn't really, I mean, it does a good bit of damage, but not a lot. Our 1 seed is currently in the lead against our current, one of our current winners in terms of Meliodas. But Meliodas does have a lot of damaging moves. Meliodas tries to full counter once again, which does not work. Meliodas knocks him down to exactly where he is at. A little bit lower now. He full counters into his Sacred Treasure release. Got him in the corner. Natsu is not putting in any damage. No damage output. Meliodas goes into Assault Form, into 2 Fire Fists of the Dragon, into a nice little attack from Natsu, knocking them both down to 10% HP. In which he full counters. They're both down to 10% HP. Meliodas is the aggressor. He is in partial demon form. Of course, he is the aggressor. Natsu eating flames that did not exist. Nice little attack from Natsu. But it does not look like it's going to matter. It does look like Meliodas takes round numero uno. Hold on. Andrew's calling me. Does look like we're gonna have a guest, a special guest announcer on this live stream. Sorry about not announcing the first part of this battle, but it does look like Meliodas is putting in the work. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really expect Natsu to be the number 1 seed, thus giving him the first round bye, so I didn't really expect much from him when I seen it. Seeing that he would either have had to go up against Ichigo or Meliodas, I don't really think that Natsu had much of a chance against either of them. However, he can put up a nice little mix combo, especially when it comes to his Fire Fist of the Dragon. He also does, I know for a fact, he does have both of his Dragon Forces. I've seen it. So he definitely can win this, but he does do a Flaming Rush, and he did get a chance to eat some flames. He can pull that out. That attack does do a lot of damage. Meliodas, what are you doing? He does take round 2. Okay, maybe Aiden, maybe we should shut up. Meliodas does actually have a chance in this. Or Meliodas. Natsu does actually have a chance in this. Leading off into round 3, Natsu gets full countered, which goes directly into a Wings of the Fire Dragon. In which Natsu performs very well. He does another one of those little spin kicks. I forget the name of it, which is why I haven't been naming it. Meliodas does look like he is on the edge of his seat, but he also has his Sacred Treasure release, which does a stupid amount of damage, which Natsu does his Spirit Ball attack, which I don't remember the name of. Another into a Fire Fist, which does a nice little chunk of damage to Meliodas. Another Fire Fist. Another Fire Fist. Another Fire Fist. Another Spirit Ball. Natsu the spammer, he is eating his flames. And he goes into a Sacred Treasure drop, which does a nice bit of damage, but Natsu is still out ahead. Into a Fire Fist Spirit Ball, into a Eat fire, fire fist, fire fist. He gets countered by the Sacred Treasure once again, in which Meliodas is trying to put up a comeback. It's a very, very close game here. It could be anyone's game. Meliodas does take it with the Sacred Treasure release. That's so lame. Nice 2-1 for Meliodas. It was a bit of a scare there. Meliodas definitely could have lost to our number 1 seed, but technically in terms of the bracket speaking, that is an upset, but I do not think anyone is really surprised. Next up on the list.
Meliodas do be kind of broken.
Next up, you scared the shit out of me, James. Next up on the list, in our round 2 skirmishes, we got Goku versus Asta. This is not a very...
No, it's not very fair.
It's not a very fair matchup, but Goku also lost a round to Deku in round 1, so it could be anyone's matchup. And as you know, in Mugen, Asta does a lot of damage. So, we start this battle off on, I believe this is where Sasuke fought Danzo. I didn't even know this was a map in the game. What? But of course, they both lead off, leading with a flurry of attacks that didn't hit, which Asta leads a nice little attack right there into a nice little Goku combo. I mean, he should have mixed him in the corner, but I don't really hold that against Asta any, because these guys have not been fighting in the corner, but Asta's putting in some nice damage. Goku just tried to charge a Spirit Bomb, which, in theory, would work very, very effectively against Asta, because since Asta is a demon, but Asta's absolutely manhandling Goku right now. Goku's got to pull out something out of his bag. He's got to, like, transform or something. Instant transmission coming in from Goku. Asta, well, he basically got hit with 2 attacks, and Goku knocks him basically down to where he is, but Asta goes right into demon possession, in which, do not let Goku charge that Spirit Bomb. That is not going to be very pretty for you. Of course, Goku, now he sees where he's at. He goes into a God Kamehameha, which fails to hit, in which he just Ki blasts him down, in which Asta is still holding the bag. He counters the instant transmission. He tries to go for his stupid counter. I don't understand it. Goku goes into blue form. Do not let Goku go into UI. If you let Goku go into UI, this is not going to be a W, Asta. You have to take round 1. He goes into UI, heals back up to full. No! Goku counters. Goku counters. He counters the attack. Asta is still alive. He's still alive. He still has a chance. It does not look very good for our main man, Asta. I don't remember Asta being able to fly that well, but Asta is managing to fly and not take damage. And of course, Goku takes it. I'm gonna be honest. Goku healing with UI is a little bit BS. Gonna be honest. And if he wasn't, I genuinely think Asta would have took round 1, but it's basically overkill now that he's at UI. Asta's trying to put up a fight. He still does great damage, especially because there's a defense drop when Goku goes into UI for obvious reasons. He's not supposed to be getting hit anyway, but you know, he definitely does a lot more damage than he's really supposed to. Asta still putting in good damage, but it does look like right now Goku has the lead, with Asta being under 50% HP and Goku being above it. But he does knock him down to below 50% HP. Those Ki blasts hurt. You gotta start dodging those Ki blasts, Asta, or deflecting them or something. You cannot keep getting hit by them. Goku leads off with a nice little counter. Do not swing! Do not swing! He counters into a Kamehameha, into a meteor crash. And Goku takes round 2. 2-0 victory from Goku. Unfortunate. It was just the wrong opponent, Asta. We still believe in you. It was a very good fight, Asta. You definitely put up a chance. I told you what you needed to do, and you failed to do so. Next up, once again, we have a very, very odd matchup. We have Eren versus Saitama. Now, Saitama wiped the dog with Mob. And Eren absolutely obliterated Luffy. So, with that being said, these two matchups have not been seen in any singular bit of peril. Both of them basically destroyed their opponent first round. So I will be very glad to see what happens here. Because Aaron has that basically invincible Titan, as you guys had seen. And Saitama's punches hurt. So, let's see how this battle goes. My money...
Hey, would you mind streaming it to Discord? I can't. The stream is so far behind for me.
Okay. Give me 1 second. My money is on Aaron
You're
right
an
now.
idiot.
Because I genuinely think that Aaron could possibly take this because his Titan form is so invincible. But it does look like Saitama did land a nice little couple blows onto Aaron. Look at how easily he's deflecting all these punches. Nice little hit from Aaron. Saitama is literally flying. I don't remember him. Well, I mean, he kind of did jump really high to fight that meteor in season 1, but he does survive long enough. Aaron is out of Titan form. If Aaron pulls out a freaking shotgun, where did that come from? It does look like Saitama should win this, but it's definitely closer than I expected. Definitely expected Saitama to oh, wait a minute! What attack is that? Did Saitama just serious punch Aaron after getting to 1 HP? That sounds like a very Saitama thing to do, if we're gonna be honest. But it was a very close fight. So it's gonna start off with Aaron going into Titan form. Saitama tries to punch air. Aaron throws a rock at him, misses. Saitama mixing his feet. Saitama has done very well. They both of them done about the same amount of damage until Aaron does that attack, and he does do a decent chunk of Saitama's damage. Saitama is up there in the moon, dodging all of Aaron's attacks. It's basically a good strategy. He gets hit with Aaron's super strong combo again. Aaron has him mixed in the corner. It does look like this is gonna be. Or this could be Aaron's fight. He's serious.
Oh, no, he didn't.
That is actual BS. I would be completely and totally heated if I was an Attack on Titan fan, because that serious punch, just like my other special announcer champion said, definitely missed. But Aaron does look like he's gonna take this round anyway, unless I jinxed it, and I have a bad habit of jinxing it. It does look like he does take off the nape of Saitama's neck.
I feel like Aaron is using his Titan form way too early, in my opinion.
I would also agree, but also in all of the fights he's done so far, he basically insta-starts with it. So I think that's something in his programming. He has to insta-start with it. However, against Luffy, he canceled it. And then went directly back into it. So he can do that. It is something he can do. However, he doesn't seem to want to do it against Saitama. He does hit Saitama with a nice little wombo. He has to mix him early. He cannot let himself get out of Titan form while Saitama has over 25% HP, because otherwise it's gonna be a loss. Saitama just counters Aaron's powerful attack. I don't understand how, but Saitama is just basically toying with him. If Saitama doesn't hurry up, though, he will not have enough HP to survive any of Aaron's attacks. Aaron whips out the Blicky again, in which Saitama tries to counter, in which he does manage to counter this time. He does use his, I think it's ODM gear, to attack Saitama. He throws a bomb at him, which I didn't know that was something he could do. I also didn't think he could shoot a gun, but oh well. It does look like, right now, it does look like Aaron is in the lead. Aaron goes back into Titan form. Saitama has to put up a combo, or he is going to the grave. Oh my god, this could be anyone's game. This could be anyone's game. Aaron does it. Aaron does it. No one expected this. This is completely out of the blue. Aaron takes round 3. This is an absolute... What do you call this?
Upset.
Upset. That was the word I was looking for. Oh my god. Would you even have remotely expected Aaron to even be able to put up a fight against Saitama? Guest announcer?
To be honest with you, not at all. Not at all.
I didn't think so either.
That was
Seeing how Saitama basically just didn't even give Mob a chance.
Aaron comboing the Thunder Spears and the gun while he was in human form was actually gave him the win, to be honest with you. He did all his damage in Titan form, but I was surprised at how much damage the gun and the Thunder Spears actually did to Saitama.
That gun was most definitely the MVP in that fight. Besides his Titan form, if his Titan form didn't have that defense increase, Saitama probably would have won that. However,
absolutely.
However, he definitely did do a lot of damage as human. I was very surprised.
Yeah.
Let me put this over here in the
Aaron was definitely favoring the crystallized ground pound punch.
Mm-hmm.
And he couldn't hit with the boulder attack, but it didn't seem to matter as he was able to capitalize with other combo moves in Titan form.
It was a very beautiful fight from Aaron. He managed to secure the W in the fight that no one really expected him to secure. Next up on the list, we have the last two 2-0 matchups in round 1, being Kirito's utter annihilation of Tanjiro and Gon's brutal smackdown on Naruto. So meaning that the match in this fight is going to be Kirito versus Gon. Now, I've got to be honest. In terms of anime-wise, I would have Gon. In terms of this game-wise, I would have Kirito.
I would have Kirito.
Really? That's a hot take.
Yeah. I would have Kirito either way.
I just kind of think that, in my opinion, I think that Kirito is, I guess to be fair, he's like a human playing a game, but he's, well, what
But
feats?
it's his game form that's going against Gon.
Yeah, you do bring up a valid point.
And he's beating like almost universal
beings.
Opponents.
You are correct, especially in the newer seasons.
Exactly.
I don't know. I have high hopes for him.
Kirito is like one of the most broken characters.
I don't know, bro. Call me what's the dude with the good smile that always dick rides LeBron?
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about. Hold on.
I know what you're talking about.
What's his
I
name?
don't know his name. I know what you're talking about.
Give me 1 second. I'll find it.
He's the old head, right?
No, it's he was a Broncos tight end, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about someone on. Let's see.
Give me 1 second. Huh. We're gonna find this guy's name.
Shannon Sharp.
Shannon Sharp. That's who it was. Yep. Don't call me Shannon Sharp, but I'm rooting for Gon. That was the whole point of
I
that.
think I am too. I like the underdog.
That was the
I
whole
don't
point
see
of
it
that.
happening, but
Now, I'll say this. Kirito did not give Tanjiro a living chance. He literally beat the shit out of Tanjiro.
well, Tanjiro did have a chance, period. But
Let's get right into it. Gon starts off with a nice little combo, leading into Kirito's freeze attack, which, I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember him ever having. But Kirito has nice combos in this game. He genuinely feels like a fighting game character. He will mix you from start to finish. If Gon does not try, he will lose this fight. And it does not look like Gon is even putting up a chance. I just want to state, Kirito actually managed to get a perfect. That is a nice, I forget the name of that attack, but it's called like blue square. It doesn't look like this is going to be much of a fight, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be honest, this is very anticlimactic. It looks like Kirito is just walking the dog with Gon right now.
very disappointed from undefeated. For being undefeated.
Kirito takes round 1. I'm kind of glad that Naruto did not beat Gon, so I did not have to watch a massacre. But I still was rooting for Gon. I was still rooting for Naruto.
Okay.
Starts off with a nice little mix. Gon is charging up his nin. We have yet to see a paper scissors rock from Gon. That was his go-to move against Naruto.
He has attempted it, but he has not hit on any of it.
Okay, he has attempted it. I see what you mean. He's going into these blade rushes, man. Kirito's blade rush just seems so overpowered right now. Just genuinely, every single person he's fought up against just hasn't been able to very much deal with it. He uses it as a way to get out of the corner as well, just like he did here. He will spam that attack. it's just so unnecessarily broken. And I don't really understand why. That freeze attack just does so much damage. If Gon does not get himself out of this corner, Kirito can and will keep him permanently frozen in the corner. A nice little paper, scissors, rock from my man Gon. Leading into a nice little Kirito slash. Uh-oh, there we go. Now Gon's putting in
Gon has to go to
work.
adult form if he wants to win this.
He does have enough energy to do so. Wait, no, he doesn't. I don't know what I'm talking about.
No, he does not.
I was looking at Kirito's. My bad there for a minute. Announcer's a little blind. But he does do good damage. It does look like this could be anyone's round. Now Kirito is in the air spamming against Ghost, and he somehow hit that Blade Rush.
Game.
He somehow hit that Blade Rush. I'm not really sure how he did that, but we are gonna move on to round 3. Did I forget to mark? No, I didn't. Okay, Kirito 1-2-0.
These main characters, is that the thing?
Yeah, that's the main characters.
Okay, I like it.
All right.
How do I get Overwatch 2?
I don't know. Mine just on Xbox. Mine just switched. It went from Overwatch 1. Now it's just Overwatch 2.
All right.
But the servers aren't even up yet.
All right, Andrew. You want to be a guest announcer as well?
Yeah, let me watch it.